street from the ball, and always in your corner. If you've been hit, we hit harder. Big payouts, fast results, and that Town Fitness bite that keeps insurance companies shook. Real talk, real results, real Oakland. Merck Sack don't play, we get you paid.
Hey, Ballers fan. I'm Dan Silver. Dan Silver Folks Winner Realty. I'm an East Bay native who has lived in Oakland forever half my life. I love this town and the ballers that made me believe in baseball. When I'm not cheering on the Bees, you can find me visiting my favorite Oakland landmarks. Coffee from Red Bay, movies at the Grand Lake Theater, live music to the Fox, new ballers cooking Oaklanders, and drink some almanac at the Prescott Market. If you love the town as much as I do, I would love to work with you to sell your current home or find the next home. See you around Ramadi and be sure to say hi when I see you.
The Oakland Ballers would like to thank the ball for official screening partner for keeping us safe. The Oakland Ballers would also like to thank Royal Ambulance, our official medical provider. And the Oakland Ballers would like to shout out Family Laundry for taking care of all of our laundry needs. Attention Ballers fans, if you're dealing with back pain, neck pain, sports injuries, or just want to move and feel your best, here's your chance to experience the same chiropractic care trusted by your hometown teams. Dr. Brian Flannery, the official team chiropractor for the Oakland Ballers and Oakland Roots, has been helping patients and athletes perform at their highest level for nearly 30 years. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Brian Flannery today and see why championship...
Good evening, everyone, from West Oakland, here from Ramadi Park. It's the final game of this three-game homestand for your defending Pioneer League champion Oakland Ballers as they look to salvage the series finale against the Modesto Roadsters, the best team right now in the second half at 25-1 and winners of 16 straight. As we welcome you inside the broadcast booth, I'm Gareth Kwok. Tyler Peterson will join me in a little bit. Well, Oakland had won 8 in a row. They have now lost their last 3, and right now this Modesto team is rolling. There's a reason why they are the best team in the Pioneer League, and Oakland has simply been outplayed these last 3 games. The pitching has not quite been there, and the offense has been a bit sluggish, but a chance for Oakland to still salvage this series finale as the Ballers will turn to the right-hander Hunter Day, and he'll face Ethan Rourke for Modesto. We take a look at our standings as we are just about 26 games into this second half, and after today, we will have 22 to go, but Modesto and Missoula control their own destiny at the top. Missoula at 18-8. And you see the crowded top of that chart there. Long Beach, Boise, Idaho Falls, and Billings all ahead of Oakland. The Ballers have to take care of business today. They're going to have to take care of business over the weekend in Long Beach, and they certainly need some results to go in their favor, as the Ballers will look to win their first game against Modesto in quite some time. The Roadsters have won their last 5 in a row over the Ballers. When we come back here on the pregame show, we're going to play a preview of our upcoming Bees cast that drops tomorrow morning, and we catch up with the reigning hitter of the week in the Pioneer League, Jake Allgaier, as he joins us on this upcoming episode of Bees cast that drops tomorrow. We'll be back right after this here on Ballers TV.
you don't need it tonight. Tonight's game features the visiting Modesto Roadsters. And your Oakland Ballers! Please note that minor leaguers, if and only players, coaches, umpires, and those allowed access by Ballers management are to be on the field during the game. Fans, please refrain from walking, sitting, running, or playing near the dugouts, as this is strictly prohibited. For your safety, please be alert at all times here at Ramadi Park, as bats, balls, and even a player or two are being pulled back to the stands at any time. Be alert, be safe, and notify staff members in case of a medical emergency. Please note there is no smoking allowed anywhere on the grounds at Ramadi Park. Any violation of such rules will be enforced to the fullest extent, including removal from the stadium.
Let's take a listen in to our upcoming Bees Cast that drops tomorrow morning. We catch up with the reigning hitter of the week, Jake Allgaier, the first baller to be named hitter of the week this year. Here's a sneak peek at our conversation from earlier today. A .438 average. You had a .781 slug-in last week with 3 home runs, 11 batted in. First baller this year to be named hitter of the week. What was your reaction to the news when you found out?
Yeah, it was kind of like, I knew I had a really good week last week, but I didn't think I was going to end up winning hitter of the week. But I did see it on Instagram first, and then my mom texted me right after about it. So it was really cool to see. And, you know, it's just one of those things that it's like, wow, like all the hard work you put in, it's like, wow, it did pay off this week. So yeah, it was a really nice feeling, especially with how well we were playing to stack them on top of that.
Well, it's been a lot of hard work for you to get to this point, and I think one of the things that has really improved for you has been hitting for power. A lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs this year. Was that an emphasis during the off season to try and hit for a little more power, or has it been a natural process this year?
So I feel like that's always been an emphasis every year for me, is to try to just like get more in tune with my body and like figure out ways to be more efficient. So I definitely over the years gone through some different swing changes and setup changes and stuff like that. And I feel like this off season was a really big emphasis on just trying to hit the ball with better ball flight and better spin. So in the past, I've always like kind of spun the ball the wrong way, and I feel like this year I'm starting to spin the ball a lot better, a lot more true, and it's just resulting in more doubles and homers. So it definitely was a big emphasis this offseason.
You tweaked your batting stance a bit this season. The hands maybe a little bit more out than last year. What went into that?
So I feel like part of it with spinning balls, top spinning balls a lot, I feel like I kind of get stuck behind me, so I just wanted to push my hands out a little bit more and just like create more of this runway where I could be more direct to the ball and through the ball longer. So I think that was kind of the biggest decision for me. Even my parents were like, "Why are your hands so far out?" Like in the off season, I was like, "You just gotta just trust the process. You just gotta just trust me on this one." So yeah, it's definitely one of those things that definitely feels a lot better and a lot more cleaner in terms of my bat path. So.
Well, it's funny because when we have our view up in the press box, it sort of has a Matt Olson look to it. I mean, you got the hands out there like he does. Does it? I mean, when you see the tape between you two, can you understand the resemblance a bit?
A little bit. I think he's definitely he's a little more upright, and he's a little further out, and he really gets the bat back. I'm just trying to be loose with it. Like I'm not trying to like feel like I want to feel like I'm trying to kill the ball, even though I am trying to hit the ball hard. I'm not trying to like be super tense. I'm just trying to be like as smooth as possible.
Well, yeah, I mean with Olson, yeah, he has him way out. You both have slightly open stances.
Yeah.
Maybe the result of moving the bat further back maybe is a little different, but just the relaxation of the hands out in front of the plate, I think, is where I guess I see the resemblance.
Yeah, it's definitely something that you see a lot of big league guys do with the hands out. More of like the Japanese guys. I actually watched a lot of Murakami in the offseason.
Really? Okay.
Where he's kind of like swings straight down at the ball, kind of like a samurai. So I'm not trying to like think samurai, but a lot of the time I am trying to think swing down, because my plane is naturally so uphill that when I think swing more down, it kind of evens it out.
Like try to create that backspin, right?
Yeah.
To hit the balls out.
Exactly.
Well, that's our upcoming episode of Bees Cast that drops tomorrow. Our own press box wizard Ben Verhoek and Jake Allgaier are our guests tomorrow morning, so stay tuned for that on our YouTube channel. We'll be right back lineups, anthem, first pitch. It's all coming up next. The Roadsters and the Ballers, final game of this 3-game series, coming up next on Ballers TV.
And now it's time for the starting lineup for the visiting Modesto Roadsters, as announced by manager J.T. Snow. Leading off, the right fielder, number 15, Lucas Terrell. Batting second, the second baseman, number 25, Logan Sutter. Batting third, the third baseman, number 36, Max Henry. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 12, Tyler Williams. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 11, Bryce Cannon. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 14, Cole Fellows. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 20, Kingston Lilly. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 34, Aiden Dunhurst. Aiden Dunhurst is our beer batter. If he strikes out, $5 cans of Almanac for the rest of the inning, just in time for Oktoberfest. So you all better make a lot of noise for that. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 5, Nathan Figueroa. On the mound tonight for the Modesto Roadsters is number 16, Ethan Rourke. Ballers fan, make some noise for Oktoberfest! Cheers! Prost! Thank you all for coming. Make sure you check out the breweries down in Scrappy Town. And we're here to celebrate Oakland baseball tonight because they tried to take baseball away from us and we stood up and said, no, we will never let that happen. We are here to win. We are here to bring on the love and preserve Oakland baseball for everybody because you can never take a baller out the bank. Cheers. Oakland are Pioneer League champions in 2025.
Welcome back to Raimondi Park, just a few moments away from first pitch between your Ballers and the Roadsters. Let's take a look at our two pitchers brewing pitching matchup, only fitting on our Oktoberfest here at the Yard. For the Ballers, it is Hunter Day on the mound. He will go for a 9th time this season, 7.62 ERA in 39 innings. It'll be his third start against the Roadsters. And for Modesto, it's Ethan Rourke for Modesto. He's been great, just 5.10 ERA, a 4-0 record for Ethan. And over his last 2 starts, he has not allowed a single run for the rookie out of Henderson State. He has been just very, very sharp. 30 innings, 32 strikeouts. And that is your two pitchers brewing pitching matchup. Oakland trying to snap a 3-game losing streak and provide some momentum heading into this road trip against Long Beach that will begin this weekend. And for Modesto, this will be a chance for them to win their 17th straight game. Let's send it down to Tariq Ansari for tonight's starting lineups.
And now it is time for the starting lineup for your Oakland Ballers. Taking the field with the Oakland Ballers will be the Giants from Oakland Nolso. Leading off, the center fielder, number 7, Logan Johnstone. Batting second, the second baseman, number 9, Isai Santos. Batting third, the left fielder, number 15, Jake Allgaier. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 16, Jeter Ibarra. Batting 5th, the catcher, number 18, Jaden Kalura. Batting 6th, the right fielder, number 31, Mitchell Sanford. Batting 7th, the third baseman, number 8, Brendan O'Sullivan. Batting 8th, the designated hitter, number 10, Tristan Moore. Batting 9th, the shortstop, number 6, T.J. Rogers. And on the mound tonight for your Oakland Ballers is number 32, Hunter Day. The Oakland Ballers are managed by Aaron Miles. Before we start today's game, we acknowledge that the land where the Oakland Ballers work, train, and play sits on the unceded ancestral homeland of the Ohlone in the territory of Huichin, encompassing regions throughout the greater East Bay area. We recognize that we benefit from living and working on their traditional homeland, and we affirm their sovereign rights as First Peoples. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if able and remove your caps. Presenting the American flag is military veteran Nick DeVries. Performing the national anthem is Wesley Theobald from the Oakland School for the Arts.
That was Wesley Theobald on the sax from OSA, Oakland School for the Arts, with a very nice playing of our national anthem. It is time for Oakland Ballers baseball. Final game of this 3-game homestand against the Modesto Roadsters before we hit the road to Long Beach this weekend. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Roadsters, who come into this game with an overall record of 52-22, and they are a league-leading 25-1 in the second half. And when you've scored 34 runs in this series, you don't need to change a single thing, and that's what JT Snow has done. Same exact starting lineup as the last two nights, with Tarilli, Sutter, and Handren, Williams, Cannon, and Fellows, with Liniak, Dunhurst, and Figueroa. As we take a look at the defense for the Ballers, Allgaier makes his third start in left this season. Johnstone and Sanford, along with O'Sullivan, Rogers, Santos, and Ibarra on the infield. And Jaden Kalura does the catching. For tonight's starting right-hander for Oakland, you see him there, it's Hunter Day on the mound, the second-year pro out of Richfield, Minnesota. This is his first season as a Baller. 0-3 record, still looking for his first win with Oakland, a 7.62 ERA. 26 strikeouts, 20 walks in 39 innings for the soft-tossing righty, 24 years of age. He will face Modesto for a 4th time. This will be his 3rd start. An ERA just under 6 against Modesto this season. 4 earned runs or less in 2 of his starts against Modesto this year. Gonna try to keep the ball down, keep the ball in the ballpark on this very windy, cloudy, and cool Thursday at Raimondi Park. Lucas Torelli leads off. And first pitch delivered at 6:37 p.m. local time. Torelli with his first 2 professional homers yesterday. Had not homered through his first 23 games as a professional before hitting 2 last night. Bounces this one to TJ Rogers. And that's how this game gets started. Well, Oakland had won a season best 8 in a row to start the month of August. Fell on Sunday to Yuba Sutter. Knew that the schedule was going to get tough. Stiff competition the next 2 weeks with Modesto and Long Beach ahead. And they have endured a tough couple of nights here at the Yard against this Modesto squad that is sizzling hot. Two balls, no strikes on Logan Sutter, who homered twice yesterday. He's had a big month of August. The power numbers have surged for the rookie out of South Carolina. Rolls this foul. It's 2-2. Our umpires for tonight: Gabe Vargas is behind the play calling balls and strikes. Brian Klein is at 3rd, and Kyle Prager is at 1st. Here's the 2-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Sutter, with Max Handren to follow. Our game time temperature, a cloudy 65 degrees here at Raimondi. Day jam Sutter. Rogers with a 1-hop throw to Ibarra. 2 plays for TJ at short, and there's 2 out for Handren. Modesto has not lost since July 24th. It's really not a question of if they'll make the postseason, but when, with how strong this second half has been for them. Handren behind 0-2. Yesterday reached base 3 times, including a bases loaded walk. Drives this to center. Johnstone battles the wind and makes the grab, and it's a 1-2-3 first for Hunter Day. A good start for the Ballers, and we head to the bottom of the first. No score here from Oakland on Ballers TV. take a look at the Oakland starting lineup. It's presented by Rubenstein. The Ballers are stacking the lefties against the right-hander Ethan Rourke. Only 2 righties in this lineup in O'Sullivan and Rogers. Everyone else is a lefty for today. As Modesto sends the rookie right-hander Ethan Rourke to the mound, the 6'4", 230-pound righty has been pitching at his best the last 2 starts. No runs allowed over his last 12 innings. And he has struck out 18 and allowed just 7 hits. Rookie out of Henderson State in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. As Logan Johnstone takes ball 1. Rourke last pitched on Friday against Red Pocket. 6 innings, 3 hits, 3 walks, 10 strikeouts, and no runs. And the start before that, a 6 scoreless inning performance against Yuba Sutter with 8 strikeouts and no walks allowed. 1-2 on Johnstone. This is Johnstone's 8th game as a professional. Off to a great start, a .424 average, 3 home runs, 8 runs batted in. He homered in each game while we were up in Yuba that weekend. And he stays alive, still 2-2. Rourke, 24 years of age. He and the Ballers lefty Tyler Bates overlapping at Henderson State, which is a Division II school in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. 2-2. It's a good take from Johnstone. 3-2. A native of Flint, Texas. Here's the payoff pitch to Johnstone. And he takes strike 3 at the knees, and we have our first challenge of the night.
After review, the call is a confirmed strike. The Oakland...
Johnstone was quite convinced that that was low, but it just clipped the bottom of the strike zone. Here's the defense behind Rourke today. Liniak, Williams, and Turilli in the outfield. On the infield, Hendren and Figueroa on the left side. Sutter and Cannon on the right side. And Hayden Dunhurst behind the plate for a 3rd straight game. Here's Santos. Rourke does not walk very many batters. At Henderson State this past year, just 18 walks in 68 2/3 innings. He struck out 88 batters and held an ERA of just 3.67. And with the Roadsters, just 12 walks in 30 innings pitched. It's been a solid pickup for Modesto since arriving in the middle of the year. There's that hard, almost sweepy slider. Operates with a 4-pitch mix, a fastball, slider, changeup, and cutter, but he's primarily a fastball slider guy. So mostly 2 pitches out of the 4-pitch mix. Eastside looking for his first hit of the series. Two and 2. Ballers in the Peloteros jerseys for tonight. They were in the creams yesterday. And Santos goes down looking. Ethan Rourke has fanned the first 2 batters looking to start the night. 2 down for Jake Allgaier. Allgaier hitting .341, 15 home runs, 63 runs batted in. The Pioneer League named him this week's hitter of the week. I should say really for last week's performance. But they named him on Monday. Drives this to right, but Turilli got a good jump, and the side is retired. Both starters trade 3 up, 3 down first innings with one another. Then we head to the second, scoreless on Ballers TV. No score, top of the second here from West Oakland. Tyler Williams leads off after a 12-pitch first inning for Hunter Day. 0-1 on Williams. It's now 0-2. Let's take a look at our Caltrans keys to the game. And my keys for tonight, Oakland needs to put up some early zeros. The first inning was certainly a good start and a good positive direction towards that for Hunter Day. Because Modesto's put up some crooked numbers early. Yesterday it was 10 in the first 3 innings and then 8 on Tuesday through the first 3. 1-2 pitch popped up. Behind first base, it's Ibarra for out number 1. So early zeros, and I think for Oakland, offensively, they have to get the leadoff hitter on to try and generate some traffic against these very, very sharp starting pitchers of Modesto. Try and get the leadoff hitter on, and even if they run into outs, productive outs, to perhaps move the runners over and get them into scoring position. Cannon swings at the first pitch. O'Sullivan might have room, and he does. Right by the tarp, the rarely used tarp here at Raimondi Park. I hope we can continue to say that for the rest of the year. Two outs for Cole Fellows, the rookie out of Columbia. That has to be the driest tarp in the Pioneer League. Apologies to Missoula and all the mountain states that have had to battle the elements. That tarp has stayed dry for much of the year. Fellows bounces one to Rogers. And Hunter Day, 6 up, 6 down to start his night. Bottom 2 coming up. Oakland and Modesto scoreless on Ballers TV.
And then you can
Heffernan Insurance Brokers has been helping people make smart decisions since day one, offering business insurance, personal home and auto, employee benefits, and retirement and wealth management. Make a smart decision for your business or family today. Visit Heffernan Insurance Brokers online at hefins.com. Home half of the second, the Pioneer League's home run leader, Jeter Ibarra, stands in. After Hunter Day with a very efficient first 2 innings of work. Can the Ballers take their first lead of the series? Watch out. That one just brushing off Jeter a little bit off the plates. Ibarra, Calora, and Sanford. Only 14 pitches in that first for Rourke. Out of play, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 31 homers to lead the Pioneer League. A .365 average, 85 runs batted in. Jeter leads all Ballers in those 3 categories. Two and two. And he remains 1 home run shy of breaking the single season home run record in Ballers history. Down the line, but foul. He's come close a couple of times these last few games. He's hit the top of the wall in left and left center, up in Yuba and here at Raimondi, just literally a few feet away. Two balls and 2 strikes with Calora on deck. And he got him. 90-mile-an-hour heat on the outside, and Rourke has 3 strikeouts for his first 4 batters faced. Rourke did not make a very good first impression in his pro debut, which was against the Ballers about a month ago. He gave up 7 runs on 5 hits in an inning of relief. That was a game where Oakland blew out Modesto 19-5 towards the end of the first half. Rather unimpressive outing, but since joining the rotation, he's been a steady arm for JT Snow and Alex Leach, someone that can give you 5 or 6 quality innings, which is really all you need with how well Modesto pitches out of the bullpen and how well the offense has been in this second half. 2-1 on Calora. Pops this up. Shallow left for Liniak, and he runs it down. Two down for Sanford. Mitchell was not in the lineup last night with the lefty Talley starting. He did start on Tuesday in the opener and went 1 for 4 with an opposite field homer of Omar Serrano. 404 batter, 4 homers, 16 batted in. former Gateway Grizzly, former Ole Miss Rebel. His 13th game with the Ballers since joining late last month. Fouls this off of his foot, 1-2. No score, bottom of the second. Brendan O'Sullivan waits on deck. Two and two. That looked like the curveball from Rourke, which he doesn't throw very often. Full count. Got him looking. 4 strikeouts for Ethan Rourke through his first 6 batters faced. We go to the third. No score here from West Oakland on Ballers TV. Top of the third inning. No score. Hunter Day back on the hill to face the bottom of the lineup. Only 19 pitches through the first 2 frames. Kingston Liniak stares at a strike. He's going to use a challenge on this first pitch here.
After review, the call is a confirmed strike.
Both teams down to 1 challenge left for the rest of the game. Oh, you don't see him break down the swing like that very often. There's that floating changeup from Day. Operates with a 3-pitch mix, a fastball in the mid-80s, good slider, good changeup. And he punches him out. And he already used 1 challenge. He's not going to use that one there. And there's Hunter Day's first K. If he didn't use that first challenge on that first pitch, he might have used one there. And he would have overturned the call successfully. It was just off the outside, based off our track man. Instead, here's Hayden Dunhurst. Line to right, there's the first base runner of the game. And whoever's assigned the beer batter, whoever's the beer batter for these games at Raimondi, that is a gift for you. You know you're in for a big game. Michael O'Hara did it. Kashawn Frett did it. Here's Figueroa. Fresh off a 5-hit game yesterday. Was he the beer batter yesterday, Figueroa? And he goes off for 5 hits? Nope, no wonder. I mean, we got to go through these beer batters. Figueroa yesterday. I think the day before was Liniak. And he had a home run and 4 hits. It's your lucky day if you're a beer batter. You're in Raimondi. We won't be back home until next weekend, the 21st through the 23rd. Broken bat. That's deflected by Day. Santos is going to tag the runner, and Figueroa beats it out. It is a 1-4 fielder's choice. 2 outs for the top of the lineup. Well, Santos was about to flip the ball to second, but once he saw Dunhurst speeding in towards him, he just thought, all right, it might be easier to just tag him and then try and get the out on Figueroa, who does run well. Two down for Turilli. No score here in the top of the third. We will head down to Long Beach after the game today. We will get in very early tomorrow. A 3-game weekend set against the Coast, the playoff-bound Coast, winners of the first half. And then we'll have a 6-game home-and-home against Modesto next week. With the first 3 in Modesto, that'll be our last trip to Modern Woodman Field, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then we will end the week here at Raimondi Park against the Roadsters. One, 2. Off the plate, 2-2. And that'll be the last meeting between the two sides in 2026, Modesto and Long Beach. Runner goes. Pitch is in, and Clora's throw sails into center. I mean, it never looked like he got a great grip on that baseball, and he threw almost like a changeup to Rogers at second. So Figueroa gets credit for his 10th stolen base, and then the error puts him 90 feet away. 3-2. Rogers charges. Low throw, and Ibarra digs it out, and the side is retired. So Day gives up the 1-out single, but strands Figueroa at third. We head to the bottom of the third. No score here from West Oakland on Ballers TV.
Somebody in this ballpark will be your match. Are you ready? I'm ready. All right, Phil. Would you date someone who still shares their location with their mom? Absolutely. I'm a mama's boy, so definitely. That's so sweet. All right. Is double texting attractive when you send 2 texts before you get a response? I think so. That's cool. That's cool. Sense of urgency. Sense of urgency. All right. Would you date a Giants fan? Yes. How about this qualifying? We'll try another one. Are you a dog person, a cat person, or a rat person. Definitely a rowdy possum person. Phil's back, everybody! All right, do you believe a hot dog is a sandwich? Definitely no. Good answer. What's more romantic, a fancy dinner or anything in a helmet? Definitely anything in a helmet. Phil, would you rather meet somebody on a dating app or at a Ballers game? Absolutely a Ballers game. All right, Phil. If you're interested in Phil based on those amazing answers, we'll forget about that Giants one. Come on down to the single section right now. He's waiting to meet you. On his guy, come on. Sorry, Phil, we're still pissed off up here in the press box about the Giants answer. But good luck to you, I guess. Team up the third for Oakland. The third baseman, number 8.
Ballers are looking for their first base runner of the night. Ethan Rourke has set down the first 6 Ballers in this game. Bottom 3, no score. Gareth Kwok, Tyler Peterson will join me later on assignment right now. What the plan is for him to be here in the booth and calling some innings at some point. Going solo for now as O'Sullivan leads off, followed by Tristan Moore and TJ Rogers. Quick 0-2 on O'Sullivan. 1 for 9 this week. Did have an RBI single yesterday. Added in the 2 spot for the first time this year. One, 2. Strikes him out looking. O'Sullivan is going to use a challenge. And it looked like he wanted to take it back.
Review, the call is overturned to a ball.
Well, guess what, Brendan? You're right. Come on down. You're the next contestant on Let's Challenge a Pitch. Even if he didn't want to in the first place, but he gets it right. Here it is, 2-2 on him now. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not, says Kyle Prager. And I think once he realized that, oh, we only have 1 challenge left, it's only the 3rd inning, I take it back, but it was already too late. Gabe Vargas pointed to the Oakland dugout and asked for the challenge to be announced. Drives it to right, but it's out of play. And that's a moment as a hitter where you're thinking, I better get this right or else my teammates are not going to be very happy if we lose our challenges in the 3rd inning. Hits it high and deep to left, and it is caught! It is caught by Liniak! He just took one away from O'Sullivan! Are you kidding? Everyone in the ballpark thought this was going for extra bases at the very least. That looks like it's over. He times the jump perfectly. Kingston Liniak has done it all on both ends of the baseball, with the bat and with the glove. And the fans still in disbelief on that leaping grab. I mean, that's the first one that we truly think that was a home run robbery. He got up right to that wall. I mean, off the crack of the bat, I think everyone here thinks that's going out. It had the sound, it had the distance, it looked like. Tristan Moore at the plate. .375 batter, 2 home runs, 18 batted in. And that was going to turn out to be a real blessing in disguise for O'Sullivan after challenging the pitch that he initially didn't want to in the first place, and then perhaps homering. But Liniak spoils the fun. 3-1 on Moore. His 16th game as a pro. He takes on left center. Liniak doesn't have to jump this time. 2 out for Rogers. It is windy tonight. 64 degrees. The gusts are up to 18 miles an hour. You can kind of see Liniak being pushed out towards the wall and in that direction on that fly ball. Even though it is a cooler night on paper. No balls and a strike. 1-1 on TJ. Oh for 4 yesterday. Comes into the night batting .315 with 2 home runs and 11 batted in. 1-2. No score, bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs. Base is empty. Ballers have not reached base yet in this game. And Rogers goes down swinging. Rourke has fanned 4 through 3 scoreless frames. 4th inning coming up. It's 0-0 here from Raimondi on Ballers TV. Ethan Rourke has pitched 3 perfect frames, and I correct myself, 5 strikeouts for him, not 4, as I said, to end the bottom of the 3rd. So we head to the head to the 4th. Hunter Day faces Logan Sutter. 1 ball, no strikes on Sutter, who bounced to short in his first at bat. This is a Modesto team that's been led by its staff, its pitching. A league best 5.36 ERA. They don't walk very many hitters, the fewest walks allowed in the league. They also don't commit very many errors. The second fewest in the league. And overall this season, they've had about a league average offense. And that is more than enough when you have an elite pitching staff, as Day walks his first batter of the night.
Max Hendrick is our tattoo batter. Max sees just one pitch at the plate. Everyone in the ballpark can go to pass.
The secret to their success has been good pitching, good defense, timely hitting, like a lot of teams would hope to have, but sometimes they're not able to combine all three. Handren, a former Cal Bear, flying out to center in his first at-bat. Fly to deep left center. Johnstone at the wall, and it is gone. His 12th of the year, his 8th against the Ballers this season. And Handren breaks the scoreless tie. It's now 2-0 Roadsters. And that was the one mistake so far that Day has made. Left a fastball right down the pipe. So for a third straight night, Modesto scores first. Now can Day keep it to just 2 runs and not let things spiral as they have the past couple of nights? Driven to shallow right, Sanford is in there to make the first out. There's just certain players on teams that just kill you the entire year. And Max Handren's been one of those guys. I mean, there could be numerous candidates this season on Modesto. Cannon at the plate, one of them. Liniak as well. But Handren's power numbers have only gone up when he faces Oakland. Justin tight, 2-1. Cannon has 3 homers this series. And he's driven in 8 this week. 2-homer game on Tuesday, 3-run shot yesterday. Right now they are pounding him in with fastballs, and that time that changeup. Because the homers that he has hit have been pitches on the outside. Oh, we have a pitch timer violation on the batter. Did not make himself alert. And that's strike 3. And he should be out. He is. I mean, what? He wasn't alert until about 6 seconds. Has to be alert within 8 seconds. Within 8 seconds left of the pitch clock, and he wasn't in the box till about 6 seconds left. Gabe Vargas was right on it, so it counts for Hunter Day as his second strikeout. We'll write a PC on there on the score sheet for pitch clock violation. That's at least how I write it in my score sheet. If it's anyone that reaches base or draws a walk or strikes out with the help of a pitch clock violation. Two and one on Cole Fellows. 12th game as a pro since joining from Columbia University. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not. 3 balls and a strike. Two-run home run by Handren has Modesto in front first. Good paint on the lower outside corner. Fellows thought about using that challenge, but again, both teams down to 1 left, and they have to be wise at this point when they want to use that last challenge. They try to go back to that outside corner. That one just missed. It's his second walk of the inning. Now you got to face a power hitting Liniak. Two home runs in this series. Loves to turn on that first pitch. Is that fair or foul? It is a foul ball. Well, by now he knows Oakland wants to pound in. And you can go as far in as you want. He's still going to find a way to turn the hips and just barrel one down the line. In the center field, John Stone has to play it on a hop. So a 2-out walk, a 2-out single, and here comes Hayden Dunhurst. This is where Hunter Day has to stop the bleeding. 2 runs. You'll take a 2-run frame from Modesto in the 4th if you're Oakland. Three is fine, but once it gets to that 4 range, where it becomes a 4-run or more inning, that's where it makes things a little tougher. Right center field, this is trouble. Extra bases for Dunhurst. Fellow scores. Here comes Liniak. No throw from Rogers. And Modesto doubles its lead. It's a 2-run double for Hayden Dunhurst to make it 4-0 Roadsters. Saw a changeup. Low and away. And he barrels it up to the gap for his second hit. Laker Figueroa now batting. So the 2-out walk comes back to bite Day. This is nubbed. Calora picks it up, throws to first, and it's in time. But Modesto scores 4 runs on 3 hits, and they have a 4-0 lead through 3.5 here on Ballers TV.
It is time for another edition of Green versus Gold, and this one is DC very scrappy. So they're going to have to skate and then run the whole plate here. Representing Team Green is Dash, so make some noise for Dash and Team Green. Team Gold is Jake. You want Jake Green for Team Gold? Both of them play for Oakland Tech. All right, start spinning in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to count you in. 1 spin, 2 spins, 3 spins, 4 spins, 5, 6, 7, they're running on 10, 8, 9, 10, and let's go! They threw that shot.
A 2-run homer by Max Handren and a 2-out, 2-run double by Hayden Dunhurst as Modesto in front first in this series finale. 4-0 Roadsters, and the Ballers are still looking for their first base runner of the night. Ethan Rourke has set down the first 9 in a row, and he has struck out 5. Logan Johnstone takes a 70-mile-an-hour curveball at the knees for strike 1. That's the slowest we've seen that breaking ball from Rourke today. He has paired that with a sweepy slider and a fastball that's been hovering in the 90s, the low 90s. How does Oakland respond after the 4-run frame? Now, Oakland has generated some offense in this series, not a whole lot. It's usually when the game has already been decided. Johnstone goes down swinging, and that is strikeout number 6 for Rourke. 10 in a row set down by the righty. 1 down for Santos. Eastside struck out looking in his first at-bat. Santos remains a triple away from breaking Oakland's single-season record for triples. Well, that was the right idea to target that corner. Hooked it foul, 1-1. Modesto has the ballpark if you want to hit triples. Very deep alleys in left center and right center, and of course you can use the right field line to your advantage. That's why the Roadsters lead the league in triples this year. Hard hit. Cannon stays down, then he shovels it to Rourke, and there's 2 down. By the way, that is Fellows at first base. And he's the DH, so unless he was there to start. Here's Allgaier. Watch out. 2 balls, no strikes. Because Cannon is a lefty, and that was a righty Fellows. See if everyone else checks out for Modesto. Because if he's in the ball game, as Allgaier pops it up foul, 2-1. That would mean Cannon's spot would become the pitcher's spot. Three and one. Into the corner, long run Liniak, and that lands foul. Unless, did he get ejected after the first baseman for Modesto? I don't think he did. We didn't see anything. Maybe, I don't know if it was in between innings, because Cannon's their guy at first base. Three balls and 2 strikes on Allgaier with Ibarra on deck. But that is the one change defensively. Fellows now in for Cannon at first. Chopper. Fellows handles. Foot race. Won by Rourke. He's been money so far. 4 perfect frames for the Modesto starting right-hander. And we head to the 5th. Modesto leads 4-0 on Ballers TV.
It's Oktoberfest, so we need the pros. So everybody, come on. Hold up your beers. Say cheers. Cheers among the next one, especially if they're single. The conversation starter as well. That's a very good point. Very good point, Sorry. When you have the innovators in the single section, it's even more fun.
Lucas Torelli leads off for Modesto here in the 5th. 4-0 Roadsters, looking for the 3-game sweep and their 17th straight win. Which would improve them to 26-1. And a 53-22 record. Quick 3-0 here on Torelli. There's ball 4. Logan Sutter now the batter. So a 3rd time through the lineup now for Day. Keep mixing up the off speed and trying to find new ways to retire these Modesto bats. Really at first kind of slipped. Looked like he was perhaps attempting to steal second, but his foot gave out on it. Here's the 0-2. Check on him at first. He does have 6 stolen bases this year. The lefty Tyler Bates is warming up for Oakland down the right field line. Good block from Calora. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Could be a pair. Rogers bobbles. They get the out there at second for 1, and Sutter just beats it out. So Sutter reaches on the fielder's choice, and that's going to be it for Day. With the heart of the lineup coming up, Handren, Williams, and what we think is the pitcher spot. Aaron Miles is turning to his bullpen here in the 5th. Modesto ahead 4-0 on Ballers TV. Tyler Bates, the new lefty, in for Oakland to face Max Handren in the 5th with 1 out. It's a 4-0 Roadsters lead, 1 out. Hunter Day departs after pitching 4 1/3 innings. 4 runs, 4 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts for Day. And with the heart of the lineup due up for a 3rd time in this game, Aaron Miles has decided to go to his pen. Give a new look here to this heart of the lineup. Right now, Bates cannot find the strike zone. It's 3-0 on Handren, who's hit a 2-run homer. His 12th of the year. There's a strike. 12 home runs this year for Handren, and the former Cal Bear has hit 8 of them against the Ballers. Oh, that is a wide strike. He'd already tossed the bat. And look, if Modesto has a second challenge, I mean, Handren would likely use a challenge, but they only have 1 left, and he wants to hold it. First time we've seen Gabe Vargas use that wide part of the zone. Ball 4. 4th walk of the night, drawn by Modesto and issued by Oakland pitching. And here's Tyler Williams. Ninth appearance for Bates, 5.4 ERA. for the rookie lefty. He was signed out of the Pecos League. He had been pitching for the Trinidad Triggers in Colorado. He was named the Pecos League All-Star this past summer. Deflected by Bates, and everyone's safe. And you know what? I'm not so sure that ball stays on the infield had he not connected with leather on that, because it was hit hard. It was hit 107 off the bat of Williams. And I'm not so sure Rogers is there to get that ground ball. That might be a run for Modesto. Here is Cannon. Well, did they make a switch maybe at the last second? One ball, one strike on Cannon. One and two. Well, they must have swapped Fellows and Cannon just before the game, because we definitely saw Fellows at first base, and on their lineup card today it had Cannon at first and Fellows DHing. Popped up. This will get the job done for now. Infield fly rule is called, and Santos makes the catch. And Fellows will bat. Tyler Bates get one more lefty to escape this jam. Oh and 1. This is quite the gut check for the rookie lefty out of Henderson State. Good block from Calora. Four nothing Modesto. Top of the fifth. The Roadsters have them loaded with 2 down. Softly hit. Santos makes the play. Great job from the lefty Bates. Escapes the bases loaded, 1 out jam. And we head to the bottom of the fifth. Oakland still looking for their first base runner. Ibarra, Calora, and Sanford coming up here on Ballers TV. Big time pressure check passed by Tyler Bates in that 5th. 1 out, bases loaded jam, and he escapes. No runs for Modesto. And now the Ballers bats need to wake up. They've been in hibernation for too long. 4 perfect frames thrown by Rourke. And it's Ibarra to lead off. And he will dunk one in the right center for the very first base runner of the night. Hunted for the first pitch. Got a breaking ball. And Oakland has its first base runner of the game here in the 5th, after Rourke had set down the first 12 in a row, including 6 strikeouts. Jaden Calora flied out to left in his first at-bat. "60 pitches through 4 for Rourke. Who again, he is not allowed to run over his last 12 innings pitched, and make it now 16 with the performance he's turned in so far. Swing and a miss. 1-2. "16 consecutive innings of scoreless baseball thrown by Rourke." Two balls, 2 strikes. Sanford is on deck. To left field. Liniak puts it away. Mitchell Sanford now the batter. Look, if you can come back from 4, take this game against Modesto, and find a way to take 2 out of 3 in Long Beach, I think Oakland will take the results, considering how the start of this week went. Long Beach not as strong as they were to start out the season. I mean, they've had their injury woes, and their pitching at times has looked a little shaky. Still as dangerous as ever with the bats. But Modesto is shaping up to be the team to beat, with all 3 aspects of the game in their favor. Great pitching, great defense, and timely hitting. Bounced up the middle. That's through for a hit. Ibarra is digging for 3, and he gets there. Ballers in business with men on the corners and only 1 down. O'Sullivan in the 3rd was robbed of a potential home run by Liniak. He had a line drive to left center, and Liniak leaped at the wall, glove over the wall, to make one of the best catches we have seen this year. Does not go. Ball 1. Just an amazing catch from Liniak in left to rob O'Sullivan of what would have been likely his 4th home run of the year. He's going to use that last challenge.
After review, the call is overturned to a ball.
Had to have been crystal clear that that was outside for him to use a challenge. With Oakland down to only 1 left, the call overturned to a ball. It's 2-0. Sends this into medium deep right. Now it's not hit that deep. Williams the catch. Ibarra bluffs along with Sanford. And it's a non-productive out. Nobody advances. There's 2 down for Tristan Moore. I mean, off the crack of the bat, it looks like it's going to be deep enough, but that time it looked like the wind knocked it down. And you're not going to send Ibarra at 3rd in a 4-run game on a shallow hit fly ball. Tristan Moore pops it up. Liniak waiting. And the Ballers strand a pair on the corners in the 5th. 6th inning coming up. It's 4-0 Modesto on Ballers TV.
And they're going to crash in 3, 2, 1. He's got no shoes after by the time. Jacob. Hop up. Reset. Go back to your shoes. He already doesn't have shoes on, so we need to win this one. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Reset it. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Give it all you got. Switch over the ball. People. Team Green is your winner. Green is on the board. Still down 3-1 thanks to the help of Shoeless Joe Jackson. Next up is Al Jury Law Firm to the park tonight. Thanks for coming out. To remind you, market here on your colors. And a reminder, hold on to this green and gold wristbands for winning color.
Sixth inning here from Raimondi Park. Kingston Liniak leads off for Modesto. We'll take a look at their out-of-town scoreboard in just a second. After today, just 20 games left on the schedule. Liniak drives one to left. Allgaier leaps, and that one is gone. Liniak ambushes the first pitch and hits his 13th homer of the year. And his 3rd in this series. It's now 5-0 Roadsters. Definitely not the best ball he has struck this week. And he just sneaks it out. 5-0 Roadsters. Second home run hit today by Modesto. He had 6 last night. And they had 4 on Tuesday. So that's now 12 homers this week for Modesto. Dunhurst is 2 for 2. A single and a 2-run double. Three balls and a strike. Scores around the Pioneer League as promised. Idaho Falls and Ogden was postponed due to the weather. So they will make it up tomorrow as part of a doubleheader, a 7-inning doubleheader. Great Falls leads Missoula 7-2 in the top of the 8th. Here's a 3-2 from Bates. And now Dunhurst flips one to left. And Modesto has gone back to back. Hayden Dunhurst now a triple shy of the cycle. His 12th of the year. And it's 6-0. Not the first time he's put a real short, simple swing and sent it to shallow left, but that's all it takes here at this ballpark. Here's Laker Figueroa. First pitch swinging. Sends it to Johnstone in right center, and there's one down. Glacier leads Billings 9-5 in the top of the 8th. Boise ahead 6-3 on Red Pocket. That game is in the bottom of the 6th. Last but not least, Long Beach ahead 4-1 on Yuba Sutter in the top of the 5th. Here's Tarilli. One and one. Mountain States are all playing 6-game series this week, with the exception of there's no exception. That's just that's the nature of it. They're playing 6-game series. The Mountain States. Tarilli's going to use a challenge.
After review, the call is overturned to a ball. Modesto Roadsters have one challenge.
Yuba will host Modesto this weekend, and then Oakland goes down to Long Beach. So those teams will flip-flop with one another this weekend. Two balls and 2 strikes on Tarilli. Tapped to Santos. 2 out. Here is Sutter, the second baseman. Bates is 23 years of age, 5'10", 180-pound lefty from Bryant, Arkansas. Good breaking ball for strike 2. He can spin that baby in there. Big looping slider. Signed with the team on July 21st. He gets Sutter on 3 pitches to end the inning. Back-to-back homers by Liniak and Dunhurst have pushed Modesto's lead up to 6. It is 6-0 Roadsters here on Ballers TV.
answer is 10. You've got a deal. So it's a like me, you Oakland 7. And now it's time for the cheer challenge. We have a noise meter, and it shows every single section of the park based on how loud you are and how much you stomp and make all kinds of noise. And right now, everybody in Trinity Park, go crazy! Right now,
Last of the sixth here from Rondi Park. Gareth Kwok for Ballers TV. Thanks for tuning in. Whether you're listening on our YouTube channel or watching on the Home Team Network, we appreciate you listening. TJ Rogers leads off against Rourke. No balls and a strike. Rourke has thrown 74 pitches and has allowed just 2 base runners. 6 strikeouts for the rookie righty out of Henderson State. He has been superb. And he has now thrown 17 consecutive scoreless innings. Oh and 2. Rogers struck out swinging in his first at bat. And he got him. There's that slider. And there's one down, his 7th strikeout of the game. And right now, Oakland has just been unable to find any answers against him. He has kept this lineup guessing the entire night. Here's Johnstone. This is fly down the line and left, but it will get out of play. We do apologize for the technical difficulties with our center field camera. That's why we're not able to show it right now, and it has been acting up all week, so we'll certainly try to have that resolved, if not today, for our next homestand, which will begin on Friday, next Friday, against Modesto. 2 balls and a strike on Johnstone. He has struck out twice. 1 looking, 1 swinging. There's nobody warming up in the Modesto bullpen, and I mean, why would they need to get anybody warm? The way Rourke has been dealing tonight. Out of play, 3-2. Meanwhile, the Ballers have activity in the bullpen. It is the right-hander from the Dominican Republic, Julio Rosario, warming up for Oakland. He'll likely take over for Bates in the 7th. 3-2. Inside, ball 4. First walk issued by Ethan Rourke. And here comes Santos. Santos is 0 for 2. It's a great pick by Dunhurst. One of the best defensive catchers in the league, and that's been his calling card all career long when he was drafted by Kansas City. 1-1 on each side. Ethan Rourke trying to make it 3 consecutive 6-inning scoreless starts. We've already seen Serrano, we've seen Talley, and now it's Rourke who's come onto the scene. Don't forget about Devin Hernandez and Jonah Jenkins. I mean, they have a deep lineup of arms. And I think the only question for them is, who do you go with in a playoff series in the best of 3? That would not be an easy decision to figure out who would go games 1, 2, and 3 with how well everyone's been performing. But at the very least, you know you have them usable as a bullpen piece. It is ball 4 up and in. And the Ballers have 2 men on with 1 out for the Pioneer League's hitter of the week. Here comes Alex Leach. So he'll chat with Rourke for the first time. And, well, for the first time in 4 years, the Field of Dreams game back in Dyersville, Iowa. Major League Baseball started the Field of Dreams game in 2021, and there were 2 installments between the White Sox and the Yankees in 2021. The Reds and the Cubs played in 2022, and then they took a 3-year break. But it has returned. The Field of Dreams game featuring the Phillies and the Twins. Major League Baseball transformed a quiet cornfield in Dyersville, Iowa, where, of course, that's the setting of the iconic movie Field of Dreams. And I mean, the pictures and the telecast on Netflix, I mean, tells the whole story, I think, with what they've done to make that scene come to life and the setting come to life. Here's Allgaier. 1 ball, no strikes on Jake. Ballers with their second best chance of the night. They need to capitalize. 1-1 on Allgaier. They had men on the corners with 1 out in the 5th, but failed to score. 2nd and 1st, 1 out in the 6th, down by 6. Popped up into left for Liniak. 2 out. Two down for the Pioneer League's home run leader. Strikeout swinging and a single up the middle. That one squirts away from Dunhurst, but both runners not advancing. I don't think any of them got a great read after that ball was blocked by Dunhurst. And it's 1-0. To left field, to the corner, fair ball. Liniak throws his hands up, he can't find the ball. It must have bounced over that side fence. The shutout bid has been broken by Ibarra. RBI double makes it a 6-1 Modesto lead. So 2 out for Calora with 2 men in scoring position. Tell you what, base hit makes this a game. And 5 runs typically in the Pioneer League is not insurmountable, but when you have a staff like Modesto, 5-run lead feels a little bit more challenging. Can Calora come through and make it a 3-run game? Drill to right, but Turilli covers the ground and the inning is over. The Ballers score their first run of the night on 1 hit and 2 walks. It is 6-1 Roadsters as we head to the 7th on Ballers TV.
Special drop. And of course, you can always grab your scrap around the toss and ball. All right, come on down to the merch booth. See ya.
New pitcher on for Oakland. It's the second reliever tonight for the Ballers as Julio Rosario is in for Oakland. 24-year-old from Azua in the Dominican Republic. And the hard-throwing righty comes in for a 6th time this season. 14 strikeouts in 6 2/3 innings for Rosario. He faces Handren first. 94 up and away, ball 1. He last threw on Saturday in Yuba Sutter. Struck out 4, gave up a couple runs and a walk on 2 hits and an inning in the 3rd. And right now he's thrown 3 straight balls, 3-0. Former Royals minor leaguer. He started his pro career with the Kansas City Royals after signing as an international free agent. He signed in November of 2022 at the age of 20. 66 career minor league appearances, a 3.38 ERA. 5-pitch walk to Hendren to lead off the 7th. Here's Tyler Williams. Rosario bounced back and forth between the rookie ball affiliates in Arizona and the Dominican Republic. The highest level he reached was in Single A Colombia with the Fireflies. Released by Kansas City last November. 1-1. Williams 1 for 3 with the single. That's a wild pitch that allows Hendren to advance to second. And here comes Jimmy Diedrich. Doesn't normally come out in the middle of an at-bat, but right now Rosario is just all over the place with that fastball. And if Jimmy sees something and feels the need to say something, he's not going to wait for the at-bat to end. He's going to come out and let you know what he thinks. And that was a sprint for Jimmy. That was not his typical walk to the mound. There was some urgency behind that. 2 balls and a strike, with Hendren at second. Ball 3. This year he was with the Sioux City Explorers in the American Association. That's ball 4, another walk. There's one thing that's been concerning about the Ballers this series. It's been the walks this week. 7 on Tuesday. 12 yesterday. Here's Cannon. And tonight it's been 6 walks through 6 innings. Just off the corner, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1 on Bryce Cannon. Santa Rosa native. Had a really nice season with Modesto. Last year he was in the Atlantic League for the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars. That's where he and Tyler Williams overlapped. Santa Rosa junior college product. Fouls away the 3-1. It's now 3-2. Rosario has to challenge Cannon. Cannot afford a 3rd straight walk. Rosario ready. And here's the payoff. Ball 4 outside. 3 straight walks, and they are loaded. O'Sullivan at third is even with the bag. Everyone else is back. And frankly, Modesto could put this game away with a big swing here or a big inning. Fellows tried to swing for the fences that time. 94 heat from Rosario, and he's ahead 0-2. And now the infield comes in for Oakland. Look, 5 runs is still a game, but really anything more than that is where it becomes real tough. And he hit him. That was up and in by the shoulder. Maybe got him just above the numbers on the back of his jersey. And it has been a nightmare 7th for Rosario. Looks like it got him square on that shoulder, that right shoulder. It wasn't 94, but it was, I mean, that looked pretty direct. Mike Collins, the athletic trainer for Modesto, is there with Fellows. There's no one in that Ballers bullpen. This is Rosario's situation to work out of. He has thrown 19 pitches and only 6 have found the strike zone. Here's Kingston Liniak. Up and in, strike 1. This is a power on power matchup. Rosario can touch as high as 96, and we've seen how far Liniak can hit baseballs. Infield is back for Oakland. Still nobody out in this 7th. 1-2. Modesto looking to sweep the series this week in Oakland. 1-2. Low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Ballers will play 3 in Long Beach this weekend, and then 6 more against Modesto with a home and home split. Got him. 94 in on his hands. And there's 1 down. Three games in Modesto from next Tuesday through Thursday, and then 3 at home over the weekend from the 21st through the 23rd. Hayden Dunhurst, a triple shy of the cycle, now stands in. That's 95 on the inside, 0-1. Now it seems like Rosario is starting to find the zone. Strike 2 called. Dunhurst will use his last challenge.
After review, the call is a confirmed strike.
Modesto out of challenges for the rest of the night. Well, looks like we have the center field camera back. Was acting up for a bit. There we go. Looks like nothing happened. 0-2. Got him. 95 blows him away. Rosario 1 out away from getting out of this. In a battle between two former Royals farmhands, round 1 goes to Rosario. Here's Figueroa. Foul tip into Kalura's glove for strike 1. This is the Rosario that we saw for the first couple of outings. I mean, it's a dynamic heater with an even better changeup, which he hasn't thrown very often in this game. One ball, one strike. He has struck out 4 in each of his last 2 outings. 4 versus Red Pocket, 4 versus the Freebirds last week. One and 2. I tell you what, he's just come straight at them with the fastballs. He has not thrown very many off speeds in this inning. For a guy that likes to lean on that changeup. 1-2. He just stays alive. A run in for Modesto on 3 walks and a bases loaded hit batter. And Rosario keep it just 1 run here in the 7th. Got him. He strikes out the side. A run in for Modesto on the bases loaded, hit by pitch. Time to stretch. It's our Planet Fitness 7th inning stretch when we come back. 7-1 Roadsters on Ballers TV. It's our Planet Fitness 7th inning stretch. Your 7th inning stretch brought to you by Planet Fitness, as Ballers have work to do. Down by 6. down by a touchdown. It is officially week 1 of the NFL preseason. Here's Sanford against the new righty, Lucas Alanis. 0-1. Alanis, a Modesto native, 24 years of age. Former Cal Bear. Second time he is throwing in this series. He threw on Tuesday and closed things out with a perfect ninth. Struck out the side. .397 ERA. This is his 18th appearance. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Just wrapped up his college career at Cal State Northridge in the Big West. Served primarily as a reliever. Here's the 2-2. Out of play. Sanford has collected one of Oakland's 3 hits tonight with a 5th inning single. Ethan Rourke was dominant tonight. The starting righty for Modesto in line for the win. 6 innings, 1 run, 3 hits, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. His scoreless inning streak comes to an end. 17 2/3 scoreless innings straight before giving up a run in that bottom of the 6th. Oakland has not had an inning bigger than 3 runs this week. They're going to need a big one to reinsert themselves into this conversation. The 3-2. Out of play again. 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sanford, O'Sullivan, and Moore. 6, 7, 8 bats for Oakland. 3-2. Outside ball 4. And they're out of challenges, so it is a walk. I'll tell you what, if they did have a challenge, that call would have been overturned. Pretty darn good 2-strike pitch right on the high outside corner. Instead, Sanford draws the walk on 9 pitches, and here's O'Sullivan. 0-1 on Brendan. Grounded sharply to short. This could be a pair. Sutters relay to first, and Fellows keeps his foot on the bag. 2 down. Two down for Moore. He started his college career at Modesto Junior College for 2 years. Then transferred to Cal, but only pitched in 8 games across 2 seasons. He redshirted a year. The next year only pitched in 8 games before transferring to Cal State Northridge as a graduate. 0-2 on Moore. 1-2. Modesto has a very deep bullpen. Moore, quick hand, stays alive. By the way, in that Field of Dreams game, the Phillies took down the Twins 7-1. Kyle Schwarber hitting a home run into the cornfields. Broken bat flare into shallow left, and it drops. Two-out knock, broken bat. And Rogers is not going to bat. It will be instead, looks like Noah Blythe has picked up a bat. So Blythe will pinch hit for Rogers. Noah homered last night, and he pitched, which that's not the first time it's happened. I want to say he's homered and pitched in the same game in maybe like 3 instances this year. Obviously, it's not the most ideal of circumstances if he has to throw, and he has thrown the last 2 nights. Still, though, you don't see a position player homer and then pitch very often, and he's done it, I want to say, at least 3 times, if you include last night. One and one on Blythe. Out of play. First time pitching in a competitive environment since before high school. And he used to pitch when he was younger, as most of these players have done before at some point in their lifetimes. Into right, but Torelli is there, and the inning is over. 8th inning coming up. 7-1 Modesto on Ballers TV.
Thank you, Tarek. It's time for Scrappy's Dance Off. It's our final edition of Green Rose Gold. If you're rooting for Team Green, you want Corn to win. If you're rooting for Team Gold, you want Riley to win. All right, Team Gold, you're up first. Scrappy, push them into the dance floor. Go, go, go. He's waiting for the beat to drop. That was anticipation right there.
Eighth inning. Ballers will make one more pitching change in this one as Langston Burkett is on for Oakland. He's been their closer really since the beginning of the second half, and it's been a while at least since he's last received some work. It's been 4 days since he last threw, so he's going to pitch here, and he'll face Turilli. Langston, the former Padres farmhand, holds a 6.48 ERA, 50 strikeouts in 33 and a third innings. And opposing hitters are batting just 195. You might be wondering how come he has an ERA of over 6 when hitters are just hitting 195. Well, I mean, he walked a lot of batters in that first half. Seems like he's turned a corner on that problem as he brushes Turilli way off the plate there, 3-2. He's kept the walks down in this second half. Now you're only seeing maybe 1 an outing instead of 2 or 3 an outing. And he walks Turilli here. Eighth walk issued by Oakland tonight. And here is Sutter. Day went 4 1/3 innings. Hunter Day, the starter for Oakland. 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Got through the first 3 in scoreless fashion before giving up 4 in the 4th. And look, the 2-run home run by Handgren, he certainly earned that. But the 2-out walk to Fellows and then a 2-out single to Liniak allowed Dunhurst the double home a pair. That's one where you circle on your score sheet as just a big sequence. And then Modesto with back-to-back homers in the 6th inning off Bates after he had escaped the 5th. That's up the middle. Santos stays on the bag, fires to first. It's wide. Fielder's choice for Sutter. So 6 unassisted. Here is Handgren. Or excuse me, 4 unassisted. Eastside playing second base. Do have a couple substitutions. Noah Blythe stays in the game after pinch hitting for Rogers. He is now in left. Jake Allgaier, the left fielder, moves to third base. And third baseman Brendan O'Sullivan moves to shortstop. Two and one on Handgren, who's homered tonight. Lines one sharply in the center for a base hit. And that's 89 off the corner. I mean, that is terrific plate coverage by Max Handgren, who has just been again, we talked about it. He's been a baller's killer this year. 4th time he's reached base. And here's Williams. Swing and the miss on the breaking ball, 0-1. After an ERA of over 13 in the month of June, Burkett held just a 3.77 ERA in July. And one of those reasons why he had such a high ERA in June was walks. He walked 20 guys in 9 2/3, kept that down to just 6 and 14 1/3 in July. He uses that power fastball. It's got good 2-seam movement on it. Hard slider. 6'6", 250 pounds. And it's 2-2. Roadsters on the verge of sweeping Oakland. Trying to sweep Oakland here in Oakland for a second straight series. Swept them over the weekend to start out that first half. Breaking ball in the right center. Johnstone underneath it. Makes the grab, and that allows Sutter to advance to third as he tags up. Two out men on the corners for Cannon. Oh, and 1 on Cannon. Let's take a look at their AC Transit Road to the Show. Our opening night starter, Gabe Tanner, was on the mound for Single A Kannapolis, and he twirled a quality start. 6 innings of 2 earned run baseball, 3 runs total. Allowed 9 hits, 1 walk, and he struck out 5. Unfortunately, did not receive much run support as Hickory, the Single A affiliate of Texas, won 5-3 over the Cannonballers. Always nice to see how Gabe is doing now at the affiliated level, and each and every start, it seems like he is more and more ready to be promoted to High A Winston-Salem, and we certainly hope he earns promotion by the end of this year. Deuce is wild on Cannon. Langston is going to hold till about 0 seconds on the pitch clock. 3, 2, now he goes. Cannon fouls it off. Tanner has a 3.22 ERA so far. He has adjusted well to the affiliated level. Cannon smokes this. Deep center. Johnstone back, and it is off the wall. Takes a sharp carom away from Johnstone, and that allows 2 runs to score. Cannon oh so close to his 16th of the year, but it's now a 9-1 Modesto lead. So a 2-out, 2-run double. There's Modesto, its biggest lead of the night. This is Fellows at the plate. Two runs on 2 hits in this inning. Cannon hit that 396 feet. It's 398 to dead center. And he took it to as the deep part of this ballpark, as far as you can get. He knew he smoked it. He knew he had a good shot. For a lot of these Modesto hitters, they enjoy hitting on the road usually with how deep their ballpark is. Two balls, two strikes. Line drive into left center, and that will get by Blythe. Cannon scores. Fellows trades places with him. And Modesto in double figures for a third straight night. It is 10-1. And that's it for Langston. Two straight, two-out doubles. Knocks Burkett out of the game. It is 10-1 Modesto here in the 8th on Ballers TV. Brock Mayer is in now for Oakland after Langston Burkett gives up 3 runs on 3 hits and a walk. Fails to complete the 8th. And now it's Mayer in to finish things up here in the 8th against Liniak. Fourth reliever tonight for Oakland. Only 2/3 of an inning for Burkett. 3 hits, 1 walk, no strikeouts. 0-1 on Liniak. Mayer is pitching on his birthday. He is now a 22-year-old. Rookie out of Cal State Fullerton, a Torrance native. He'll get to pitch back in his hometown, or near his hometown this weekend when we go down to Long Beach after the game tonight. Probably get in at around 5 or 6 in the morning. And try to get as much rest as possible before we take on the Coast this weekend. And Oakland will look to replicate the success that they had in Long Beach from the last time we were down there. That was one of the best series Oakland has played this year. Lost game 1 to Long Beach before winning the final 2, including that 3 knockout round marathon that Tristan Moore won in just his 3rd pro game. Popped up to Blythe. Puts it away to end the inning. 3 runs in for Modesto in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's a 9-run lead for the Roadsters on Ballers TV.
Some singles that made a connection tonight, because I have a Ballers championship ring that you can use to seal the deal. Right? Like so, if you made a connection, I can give you a ring, and it might help. I'm going right here to Oliver. There you go. Now you gotta choose somebody. You gotta choose the partner with your ring. Yes! You must accept. You must. We have a match, everybody!
Well, Modesto in the driver's seat once again. 3 runs in the 8th, and they lead by 9 as they close in on a sweep here of Oakland. Ballers have not generated much offense tonight, just 1 run on 4 hits. Blake Smith is a new righty for Modesto. Second reliever tonight for the Roadsters. Alanis pitched a scoreless 7th, allowed 1 walk and 1 hit. No runs, no strikeouts, and now Johnstone up to the plate for a 4th time. Quick 0-2. Smith, the rookie on a Seattle U. Johnstone out in front. Flies it in the center for Williams, and there's 1 away. Here is Isai Santos. One ball and no strikes on Isai. Foul back. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Santos has drawn a walk. He's 0 for 2. Well, after today, hard to believe that we'll only have 9 home games left. And it will be a 9-game homestand to close out the year. Santos down swinging, 2 down. Hope you can join us for the last 9 games here at Raimondi Park. 3 against Modesto, 3 against Missoula, and then 3 against Long Beach. Allgaier shoots it to the opposite field. That is down. Up against the wall, and Allgaier has a 2-out double. Here is Ibarra. He's been a bright spot today, 2 for 3 with an RBI double in the 6th. He has driven in Oakland's only run. After today, 21 games left on the docket. Just 21 in this 96-game season. Hard to believe we're already 75 games in. That's a broken bat flare. It's going to fall for a hit. Allgaier stops at third, and no reason to send him in a 9-run game. So Jeter's got a 3-hit night. And here comes Jaden Calora. Smith is a Modesto, oh, that's the wrong Blake, wrong Blake Smith. Gotta find the other Blake Smith, not the White Sox Blake Smith. 0-1. I was gonna say, that didn't sound necessarily right, because we've seen him a couple of times. Shelton, Washington native. Two on Calora. 23 years of age. Pitched at Seattle U for 4 years. A couple of seasons in the rotation. This year he was exclusively a reliever. And a foul tip into the glove of Dunhurst for strike 3. 9th inning coming up. 10-1, Roadsters.
It's time for the outlandish cannon, but this one's got a twist. Because we're firing balls into the free agent section here on singles night. But those balls have some special writing on them. Each ball says feelings. As it turns out, we're about to catch some feelings out there in the singles section. Apparently we're going to catch them on the street too. My goodness. The outlandish cannon. Powerful that he loves single people out the parking lot again. It's a record. That's right, there's single people. There's been a few bikers going by.
Well, Noah Blythe is going to throw for a third straight night. Modesto has put up another big number on this Thursday, 10-1. Roadsters. So Blythe will throw. He threw 2 innings on Tuesday. He threw the 9th last night, and now he's going to throw here in the 9th. Try and finish things out. Well, at this point, he's got the routine. The form has gotten just better and better with each and every time he's been on the mound. And you would think with how many times he's been on the mound this year that he's developed a nice arsenal of pitches. To left center, Johnstone at the wall, can't make the catch. And Dunhurst is thinking 3. This is going to be a cycle if he gets it. He's got a cycle. Aiden Dunhurst has just hit for the cycle. He was running with his hair on fire because he knew that he was just a triple away. And it is a cycle for the Modesto catcher.
Make a pitch!
A single in the 3rd, a 2-run double in the 4th, a homer in the 6th, and now a leadoff triple in the 9th. His teammates knew it, he knew it. And this will get a run in as Figueroa grounds out to O'Sullivan. It's now 11-1. Ouch! Ouch! That is going to leave a bruise. How dare he throws the moon ball up and in. The chin music up and in. Sutter drives one out to center. I mean, that was as high as Noah's thrown it. That was a softball-like swing from Logan Sutter. I mean, when you're pitching slow pitch and you're swinging, I mean, you're swinging that baby up at your eyes. You don't want to get it out that far. Is this Handren batting righty? Handren is batting right-handed. He is a typical natural lefty. And he is going to single to center field. Third hit of the game for Handren. Well, it should end the inning. It's O'Sullivan, the shortstop, who calls. And the Ballers are down to their final 3 outs. Modesto on the verge of sweeping Oakland when we come back. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Well, Modesto is 3 outs away from completing a second consecutive sweep of the Ballers in this second half and winning their 17th straight game. Cole Tremaine is the new righty in for the Roadsters. And it is Mitchell Sanford to lead off here in the 9th. Sanford, O'Sullivan, Moore with Modesto on the doorstep of improving to 26-1. What a second half they have had. And tonight, they pitched extremely well. More home runs, maybe not as many as last night, but still enough. They will head down to, not head down, I guess they'll head up to Yuba tomorrow for the rest of the weekend. Tremaine from Folsom, 24 years of age. He'll turn 25 on September the 5th. Former Cal Bear, former Boise Hawk last year in his pro debut. This is his second stint in the Pioneer League. Also pitched at Baylor and Sacramento State. 3-2 pitch is popped up. Shallow center for Williams. 1 out. One out for O'Sullivan. Tonight's attendance, 1,979. A good turnout pregame for our Oktoberfest. 6 breweries stationed out by Scrappy Town to offer their, not concoctions, but their beer and their different varieties. There was a good line that I saw walking around Scrappy Town today, waiting to purchase their tickets to enjoy some of those flights on hand and on tap. Sullivan's going to use his last challenge, the team's last challenge.
After review, the call is overturned to a ball. The Oakland's
gone 3 of 4 with their challenges today. Let's see, there were 8 breweries that were in town today. Between Almanac, Trumer, Pills, Cellar Maker, Fieldwork, East Brother, Temescal, Headlands Brewing, and then Altamonte. 8 4-ounce pours offered pregame today. That's a solid lineup. 8 of our local breweries. We appreciate them for coming out and taking part in our Oktoberfest. 0-2 on Tristan Moore. Our upcoming episode of Bees Cast will drop tomorrow morning. Stay tuned for that on our YouTube channel. Enjoy the episode before we will hit the air tomorrow night in Long Beach. And lucky for everyone, it is a free live stream Friday on our YouTube channel. Down in Long Beach, I will be on the bus with the team down in Long Beach for the weekend. And we'll have pregame coverage beginning at about 6:15 from Blair Field. The Ballers and the Coast. Final trip to Long Beach this year. 6:35 first pitch, pregame at 6:15 on the Ballers YouTube page and on the Home Team Network. Two and two on Moore. Just inside, 3-2. Blythe is on deck. Broken bat, bobbled by Fellows, and he can't recover. It'll be an error. Here's Blythe.
Now batting the pitcher, number 27, Noah Blythe.
Let's take a look at some updated scores around the Pioneer League while we have a second with this mound visit. Idaho Falls and Ogden postponed due to weather, so they're making it up tomorrow as part of a 7-inning doubleheader. Great Falls completes a 9-2 win over Missoula. And is that a, well, it's not a sweep, but they win the first half of that series. So Missoula, who currently occupies that 2 spot in the standings, and they have now lost 3 in a row. Glacier with an 11-5 win over Billings. Boise defeated Red Pocket 10-4. The poor Mobiles have now lost 22 in a row. Now 1-26 in the second half. And Long Beach just completed a 6-3 win over Yuba Sutter. Coast win that series, taking 2 out of 3. And they are back in the 2 spot as it stands right now. Luckily for Missoula, they have a 2.5 game lead on the full season record. That is if Long Beach or Billings finishes in the top 2. Any of them finish in the top 2, the wild card would be decided by full season record. And Missoula holds a 2.5 game lead on Boise in that category and a 3 game lead on Ogden. Ogden has lost 7 in a row. 3-2 pitch, got him looking on the outside. Blythe will use Oakland's last challenge.
After review, the call is a confirmed strike.
The Oakland Ballers are out of challenge.
2 outs, and Oakland down to their final out in Johnstone.
The center fielder, number 7, Logan Johnstone.
Seven straight losses for Ogden after starting 10-9. And again, it wasn't that long ago we were talking about them being in the conversation for the second half. Well, now they have to bank on full season record, and they got to hope that Long Beach Billings finishes in the top 2 and that Missoula perhaps slides a little bit more. Two balls and no strikes on Johnstone.
Hang in there.
11-1 Modesto. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Modesto has led this entire series. Oakland never held a lead in this series. You can make the case this was a more dominant showing than the last time we saw them. 3-2. Runners will be on the move. It's a 3-2 pitch. That's fouled back. Let's see. Last time Oakland faced Modesto in this second half, Modesto won by 4 in game 1, 4 in game 2, and then 9 in game 3. Line to left, Liniak in, and that's the ball game. Modesto sweeps Oakland in dominant fashion. Double-digit wins in all 3 games this week, and they win this one by a final of 11-1. The Ballers post-game show is coming up after this on Ballers TV.
We had one for Star Wars night. It was amazing. This one's going to be just as good, if not better, so be here for that. Also, right after that, Los Ballers, which is always one of the biggest days of the year at Ramondi Park. And K-pop Demon Bunchers. Get your tickets now at tickets.oaklandballers.com. From all of us here at Ramondi Park, Casey Pratt, the entire production team, everyone here at Ramondi, behind the scenes, we thank you so much for coming out and enjoying your amazing Oktoberfest and Singles Night here in West Oakland. This is Tara Kansara signing off, saying whether you're walking, driving, biking, or protesting home, be sure to do so safely.
Welcome back to West Oakland as the Ballers fall for a 4th straight game, an 11-1 win for Modesto. The Roadsters complete the sweep over Oakland. They win all 3 games by double digits, and they do it again today by a final of 11-1. I'm Gareth Kwok, and look, we knew coming into this week that winning a series against Modesto was not going to be easy. It was going to be a tall task to try to win 2 of 3. Perhaps after the first 2 games, you're thinking, all right, you regroup and try to come out and win this series finale, and then you can take perhaps 2 out of 3 in Long Beach and be able to split the week against the two of the best teams in the Pioneer League. Well, this week was a very humbling experience for the Ballers against a team that right now, and in my opinion, is the best team in the league. We saw it all week long. Modesto pitched extremely well. They received another great start from their starter, Ethan Rourke. He threw 6 innings, allowed just 1 run. He struck out 7, and he allowed 2 walks and 3 hits. And Hunter Day did as best as he could through the first 3 innings before eventually Modesto took him for 4 in that 4th. But right now, Modesto is clicking. They got the pitching working for them. That's been consistent all season long. They've been able to play great defense all season long. I mean, rarely do we see them make mistakes in the field. And they've been able to hit a bunch of home runs, which they typically cannot do at their ballpark because it's so deep. But they have enjoyed hitting out here at Raimondi. More home runs hit. A couple from Dunhurst, who, by the way, hit for the cycle. He hit for the cycle today. A single, double homer, and then a triple in that 9th. And then Handren homering, Cannon and, Liniak and Dunhurst homering. So you combine all those factors, and Oakland just not able to get the bats going, not able to pitch as well as they had last week, and it ultimately ends in a sweep. And this team has to find a way to keep the energy high and recreate some energy heading into another tough series against Long Beach. The Coast right now, who have won, they won against Yuba Sutter. They've taken 2 of 3, and you better bet that they're looking for revenge against Oakland after the Ballers stole 2 games in Long Beach the last time around. So again, the final score in this one: Modesto 11, Oakland 1, and the Ballers have now dropped 4 in a row. We will head down to Long Beach tonight. We'll get in tomorrow morning. Have to get somehow some quick rest, and then the Coast will welcome them for 3 games. First pitch on Friday is scheduled for 6:35, and so we'll have the Ballers broadcast on our YouTube channel. It is a free broadcast Friday. It'll begin at around 6:15 on the Ballers YouTube channel and on the Home Team Network. But, of course, again, it is a free broadcast Friday, so hope you can tune in tomorrow night at 6:15 as your Ballers visit the Coast for the final time this season. That's going to do things for us tonight here from West Oakland. For Tyler Peterson, I'm Gareth Kwok saying so long. Thanks again for tuning in. The final score today, Modesto 11, Oakland 1. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. We'll talk to you all tomorrow. But until then, so long, everyone.
That was a little too long on me, on the camera. You could have cut it after 10 seconds. Yeah, I only wanted a couple seconds, and then you played the highlights. But that's okay.